So, people of God, how una dey? We don't carry another ogbonge gist. Come some days ago, we've been on this Queen Naomi and Alhaji Oriyomi Hamzat for a period of time now, since the 19th or 18th of December that this stampede happened, as a result of funfair that went bad or wrong, right? It's been trending Queen Naomi, Queen Naomi, Queen Naomi, as in good that she intended with her whole heart turned bad, as in the way some things can so be for some people. So people have come up with different opinions, and families have come out to cry for help. Queen Naomi's family, friends, members, in fact, people that know her from different walks of life, to the point that Kabiyesi have even spoken concerning this matter. Kabiyesi has spoken. He sent his message through his social media aide, the person of Femi Olafere, something like that, yeah? So we did a gist on that as well. But people no focus on the issue where they ground, waiting Kabiyesi talk. People have still called Kabiyesi out for the sake that Queen Naomi had a child for him because of love that existed between them before. Kabiyesi cannot turn his back on him. In fact, so many people even picked offense, saying, how dare Queen Naomi be addressed as Miss, her surname, her father's name, instead of Ogunwusi that people are thinking or wanting to hear. Queen Naomi have left Kabiyesi's palace going to 2-3 years now. She have moved on. But online in-laws have refused. They have totally refused to accept that Queen Naomi should move on with her life. Some of them are still praying for a comeback with her and Kabiyesi, which is not a problem. If they come back, it's a good news to even me that I'm bringing this news to you guys. Some people don't even want to hear when you mention Queen Naomi and Kabiyesi, no, she's apart and all that. They come for you, they begin to say so many things. It will not, they'll just start insulting themselves. That one no concern us. They'll just keep insulting. But we know, say, at the end of the day, they will be alive to see how this whole thing will unfold. Except say Queen Naomi no come out, can't show the new person when he go move on with, except so. Other than that, deed have been done. So people don't want her to move on. People feel, she is better with Kabiyesi. And Queen Naomi have said with her own mouth, she cannot be with 60 women, like bottled in like that. How we like polygamy is not her thing. She have said it, but it be like say when people will love her so much, then they hear all these things. They prefer to work with waiting they want than what they are seeing that is, or rather collect more of the negative information than the positive. People that so-called love Queen Naomi, in quote, as they claim, now them know they agree here, say Kabiyesi is no more with Queen Naomi. According to them, they rather don't digest the information and get it right, instead of digesting and taking what is supposed to be gotten from the message. So I know how so many of them came to attack. How dare Queen Naomi be addressed as Olusheyin or something, Ogunsheyin or something. There was the surname that I read out that day. And they are saying it's fake, it's not true. Kabiyesi and Queen Naomi, they are still together. In fact, they are doing their thing on low key. It is not a problem if it's how it is. Wait, concern me. Are we going to finally stay with Kabiyesi if we are saying that we are not happy that they are together? We are not going to live with Kabiyesi now. Kabiyesi can be with whoever he wants to be. But we are basically judging by what we have seen and what have been said. Queen Naomi have said it a lot of times that she is not going there, especially with those women in the palace. Except if they are doing hide and seek marriage, say Queen Naomi is in another place and Kabiyesi is going to visit her, codedly and all those. Except so, but for going into the palace, that we know Queen Naomi is not going into the palace. And when Kabiyesi spokesperson came to relate the message, putting her name as Miss, fire catch internet. Fire catch internet. So regarding that, there's been this up and down that people are supposed to be sensitive, people are supposed to be intelligent. Why are they dragging Kabiyesi here and there? Because there's nothing they've not said about Kabiyesi. So I'm going to be reading out something here, and maybe it will help some people calm down and see this issue like from a positive place. They keep blaming Kabiyesi help, and because Kabiyesi is not coming on social media to say the things he's doing underground, so people feel like, he's being mean, he's being wicked, he doesn't want Queen Naomi. In fact, he's the one that made Queen Naomi to still be where they held her, and all that. So maybe after we read this and see a few comments, some people will still calm down, because some people know they hear information to digest. In fact, they don't reason intelligently. They just want to read your lips without thinking and then come out to just write. In fact, let me not even start saying some things. Let's just read and then probably una go use una own mind take conclude for comment section. Someone say, nothing degrading in referring to Someone said there's nothing that is degrading in referring to Queen Naomi as Miss Shilekunla, because some people say it was degrading. How dare Kabiyesi, refer to Queen Naomi as Miss when she is still the mother of her son and all of that. So there's nothing wrong in referring to her as Miss Naomi Shilekunla. We are overflogging this matter as if we don't know. The most important message here is that the Ooni has shown his support by affirming that Queen Naomi does demonstrate love and care towards children by organizing events each December. That is the message and the bone of contention. The king has done well, and he did not in any way degrade the queen. To those of you twisting this support, okay? So because many people are beginning to see it like the way Kabiyesi addressed Queen Naomi as Miss Ogunseye or something like that, So they are making it look like a big deal, forgetting the matter on ground that Kabiyesi even offered help. Kabiyesi, from that statement said that he will even help these families. At least he have rendered a level of support, but they still keep dragging Kabiyesi here and there. Now, from what I am saying, if you totally understand and you feel like Kabiyesi have done well, let me know in the comment section by saying I agree with what Kabiyesi did, okay? If you know he has done well, before you say any other thing, you can just say you agree with what Kabiyesi did or you support Kabiyesi, something like that. It is not a bad thing for him to come out and say Miss Naomi Ogunseye and all of that. There's nothing wrong with it. But some persons are making it a big issue, forgetting the reason why Kabiyesi actually did what he did. People should be more intelligent in putting things together. They just come out, like I would say, some people will not think, they just want to talk. Some people will not understand, they just want to respond. It's different to hear a thing and just respond and hearing to understand before responding. But let's go into comment section. So let's see comment. Someone here say, so an ex-wife, is she supposed to continue using the ex-husband's name? Well, I don't know why, because this is a brand for her already. I don't know if there's another man in the picture, then she will now maybe take away that Okoonsi. But for now, because there's no other person in the picture, maybe that's why she's still using that name, But let's see what some other persons are saying in the comment. So another person said, without taking side, just from the angle of legality, yes, a mother can continue using the ex-husband's name if she wants to. The reason is because it is her legal name and it is in her choice to change or retain it. Okay. If it's that bad, to an extent, I think Queen Naomi can remove the name and move on. But there was a time that this name thing was a problem on the internet. Some people were saying, Kabiyesi's Queen Naomi is here enjoying benefit that comes with that name. So if she's not, she should have removed it. Since she went on the internet, she said she's not marrying again. She should remove the name. And one time, Simi came out and said she will not remove the name. People that cannot take it should either go and hug transformer or do something. So it was a trend one time. The thing brings small controversy on internet space, but it's an individual thing, like it's a choice. Until maybe another man comes up and say, I want to marry Queen Naomi and now I demand that a name change. That way we can now be looking at she want to start looking for how to change that name. So someone else said, and if it's her legal name, as you have said, is it important for the king to continue using that same name whenever he wants to refer to her? Nigerians with emotions and sentiment. A man that was no longer good enough for you to marry is the same man that his name is good enough to bear. If he was a carpenter, wouldn't she have changed the name? The queen that said she would no longer be addressed as thank God say no be only me the hear am or see am. Some other persons have seen this. The queen that said she will no longer be addressed as Queen of Ife, I really don't think she still bears the name except on social media, because even if the flyer of the program the name wasn't there, it was just an initial O, and I believe that meant her father's name to a lot of people. She can never be wrong. It's well. I am not condemning her at all, cause I am not in the position to do so. But we women, Well, it's a lot. Like she said, maybe the name is on social media. You will not blame Queen Naomi because Queen Naomi's fans don't even want to hear that that name Ogunwusi have been taken away and all that. So some people even said that her fans that kept deceiving her, I hope that they will be there to really show her what to do. I really don't believe it's about fans here. Fans are just dragging their own drag, but Queen Naomi really have the choice to make. It's her own personal decision. It's her life. Nobody will leave it for her. So yeah, another person here said, "Thank you, my dear sister. You have said it all. Nigerians with emotion and sentiment. The O she should include is her, the O she included is her father's name, which stands for Ogunseyi. Okay, Ogunseyi. So another person said she can still continue using the name, especially if she has done change of name of her document. You think it's easy to do change of name in Nigeria? You are the one being biased. Okay. Someone said she can still continue using the name. So another person here say, what's the big process in changing name? Maybe I don't know. I change mine. Go to court and do sworn affidavit and then do a newspaper publicity. Everything no reach 20. Anyways, you guys, people always drag. This one has said, this outrightly insensitive from our supposed culture and custodian. This lady has not remarried. She bore his first son ever and she still keeps the name, and that should be respected even in the face of her trials. Maturity demands that Baba still keeps to his name. Maturity demands that Baba still keep to his name and let it be that she change it by herself, okay? I don't expect such a post from our highly reverend king of Oduduwa land. I depict unforgiveness, cowardice, and immaturity. My love for culture and highly reverend personalities has been bruised. Baba, I love you past this reaction. My daddy is a polygamist and I saw him demonstrated the height of maturity even in the face of complex situations, issues of his times. Okay, have they divorced legally? Social media is now a courtroom where people divorce legally these days, I guess. Another person say, as soon as her is out, she should just change her name to whatever name she likes, I beg. Okay, as soon as her. Now, wow. Someone else now said, she's no longer his wife. She divorced and walked out of marriage. Someone say, without any bias, Naomi declared she is no more Olori to Ojaja exactly 3 years ago, and the king is affirming it. Okay. Another person say, Adeyeye loves his baby. Online woto should just hold their peace, for crying out loud. No one knows except individuals involved. Another person say, honestly, she had divorced Baba publicly and he has shown empathy too publicly. People should not drag this matter too long. Exactly. Someone else said, God will vindicate Queen Naomi. Another person say, I don't think he can address in any other way than this after she came out to disown him as her father. As her husband, may God be with her in this troubled time. Another person say, I believe you're right up, ma. Kabiyesi will do something about it. Queen Naomi is a very loving person and with good heart. I believe God will vindicate her. Someone else said, where is the lie here? Another person said, but I thought they have settled the game before. They have not settled anything. No, this one are online in-laws. They form or they make all these things look as if there is a settlement. But however, it doesn't mean that we don't want them to settle, but we're working based on what Queen Naomi has said a couple of times. People should get it straight. Someone else said, so an ex-wife, is she supposed to continue using her ex-husband's name? Anyways, these are just how people are reacting. But the purpose of this is just to make us understand. The purpose of this is to make us understand that the matter on ground is beyond this wife, no wife, ex, no ex. Kabiyesi have at least extended hand, a helping hand. He has demonstrated love by saying he wants to support the families that are involved in this. Abi una no agree with Kabiyesi? Una feel say he still no try reach for this one. Let's all pray that Kabiyesi, Queen Naomi, forgive me. Let's pray that Queen Naomi comes out of this quickly as possible. And Alhaji Hamzat Oriyomi, every other person involved as well. That's just a prayer, okay? Then we can now proceed afterwards from there. See you in another video.